Welcome back to the channel. I'm Blind OG. Point your questions, comments, and concerns to blindog83@gmail.com. This is week 11, so we're stepping back into Madden franchise. The opponent that we have today is the Buccaneers, led by that Brady boy, Tom Brady. So we're going to try and get a win as always. See if we can hold them back. Their passing game is pretty stout since, they got Brady. So we will get into this game here pretty soon. And here we go.
Members, you have 3 options. Settings. Things to do, you have 2 options. Play season game is selected. Things to do, play full game. Entering team select screen, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the home. Ready. View Superstar X Factor. Play call option is advanced settings. Play. Ready.
So I lost to the Seahawks last week, so I think that puts me at 5-5. Not entirely sure on that, but I think that's where I'm at right now. It's 5-5.
Tonight,
So we can get a win
from Raymond James Stadium
early
in
and often.
Tampa, Florida. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams.
We are late in the calendar year. That's a good time to be south, and that's where we are. The weather just perfect right now here tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got 2 quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous season. So what you're saying is, if you're a defender, hope you're prepared properly. Hydrated, stretched, be on your toes, as you said, because the ball's coming your way.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Always fun to get a peek at Tom Brady as he gets in place to command this offense for Tampa Bay.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Wait, 20! Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And incomplete to open things up. Gronkowski, the intended target. And it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
LaShawn McCoy, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on third down, good for 28. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Brady's throw there complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Brady. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge, you know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. And another tackle broken. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Going to run the sweep here. This is Keller. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
He was brought down at the
defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
They threw it. They just threw the flag.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
This will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game. So it's an empty possession there, and you'd have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise that this will come up short.
Looking sideline, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of of 13. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Brady now on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady's throw complete there to Evans. The numbers for Evans a week ago: 7 catches, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Brady on target there to Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. We're scoreless after 1. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. LaShawn McCoy, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we have the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
And he returns this to the 22.
Webster on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
To Cooper Kupp. A gain of
press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of a yard.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
That's a gain of 13, first down Rams.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Here's Brown. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for goal. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep end route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. From the gun to give to Henderson. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
T.J. Logan on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, did.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This is caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
1st and goal.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
Now Brady again. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 1. Again, it's Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
For the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, it's Simba Webster. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. Do you want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is. Definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Out of the gun, off. And the open.
Entering. Call timeout.
Receiver, it's Robert Woods. Another nice.
Call timeout.
Gain 16 yards there and a 1st down again. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. he's not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So no real weather issues, anything of that nature to speak of, but that's now 2 missed field goals here so far.
And not to use this as an excuse, but I will say it is a little bit different kicking outdoors than it is in a dome.
Sure.
You can fall in love with perfect footing, no breeze whatsoever. I doubt that had too big of an impact, but you never know.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he will be brought
Entering. Call timeout.
down. His time has now run out on this first half of action.
That's the end.
So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. 31-21, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. 30-27 was the final. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Devontae Freeman, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Lester on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, though.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 41-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now Goff on first down. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Buccaneers 31-yard line.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First
A good pickup there.
Entering. Call timeout.
22. Goff throwing again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. With it on the return is Logan. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Over 1st and 10.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll keep it on the ground with McCoy this time. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Slam, slam.
Brady now on 1st down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and
6
4.
yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A throw over the middle taken in. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Johnson on the
The
cover.
2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
A gain of 2.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Alpha. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crouch. Hey, come on.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd and 8.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Buccaneers.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Goff on 1st down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Devin White able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. Watching, he was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end, did it?
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tacklers, but eventually goes down.
A gain of 15.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Rams.
Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Darrell Henderson, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Goff throwing complete to Kupp. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Darrell Henderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
For the point after.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On the return comes Webster. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And then we realize how he's getting them. That's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd and 1.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
Goff's pass.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
First down, Los
Goff
Angeles.
now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And the Rams first down.
From the red zone now, Goff. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended receiver, Josh Reynolds. And now it's 2nd down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
A Ram first down as Goff finds Kupp. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now Goff will lead the Rams up to go for 2.
Conversion.
Now it's Goff. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
With it on the return is Logan. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
TJ Logan on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Tom Brady in the offense. Down by 2. A little over 40 seconds to go. A field goal would be a game winner as they come up on 1st down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Brady to throw. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and long.
Wide, 80. Hey, they're scared. They're scared. 41's coming. 41's the mic.
To throw is Brady. That's going to be caught by Richardson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his long attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And it'll be a hot time in Ybor tonight. The Bucs have won the football game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
Man, that was a good game.
At the end of the game,
They won by
they knew
1
what they had to
point.
do.
I
Just make
kept
sure you
missing
don't
those
cough up the football at the
2-point
end. Just take
conversions,
care
though,
of it,
man.
And victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they
That was a
did.
good game, though. That was pretty fun.
So for the Buccaneers, the win keeps them barely hanging on to their playoff hopes as they move to 4-7. And they'll have
Post-game
another
report
home day
players'
next
stats.
week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon
Entering
Gordon. You've been
players'
watching
stats.
the NFL
Team
on
2G.
EA Sports.
Team LAR. Post-game report. Finish game. Entering franchise hub screen. Things to do. Upgrade players. Entering player upgrades screen. You have 3 options. Draw reader is selected. Clay Johnston. Samson Ebukam. Draw reader. Field general. Pass coverage. Samson Ebukam. Run stopper. Power rusher. Pass coverage. Power rusher. Run stopper. Pass coverage. Field general. Pass coverage.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Team adjust lineup. Things to do. You have 4 options. View message. X Factor CB is play season game is selected.
All right, so that's the end of week 11. Thanks for chilling and hanging out on Blind Ohio Gamer. You can send your questions, comments, and inquiries or whatever requests to blindog83@gmail.com. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.